Russian forces seized the largest nuclear power plant in Europe after a building at the complex was set ablaze during intense fighting with Ukrainian defenders, Ukrainian authorities said on Friday. Fears of a potential nuclear disaster at the plant had spread alarm across world capitals, before authorities said the fire in a building identified as a training center had been extinguished.
Asian equities and the euro slumped on Friday after news of a fire near a Ukraine nuclear facility following fighting with Russian forces heightened investor fears about the escalating conflict and sent oil prices higher.
Russia and Ukraine have agreed on the need for humanitarian corridors to deliver aid and help civilians exit besieged Ukrainian cities. In the first apparent sign of progress in talks between the warring sides, Russian negotiator said main issue that we settled today is the salvation of people, civilians who have found themselves in a zone of military clashes.
As Russia's military offensive in Ukraine enters its seventh day, Chinese diplomats in Pakistan are urging the United Nations to take steps to reduce conflict between the two countries rather than further inflame them. The Chinese officials added that the world body should promote diplomatic settlement, not escalation.
The International Criminal Court prosecutor announced that an advance team has left The Hague for Ukraine to start investigating possible war crimes. Khan had announced that the ICC would start collecting evidence as part of a formal investigation launched after Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine that began on February 24.
The United States should formally recognize Taiwan as a country, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said on Friday during a speech in Taipei. Drawing a stern rebuke from China for his babbling nonsense, Pompeo's comments cross a sensitive red line for China, which claims Taiwan as its own territory and has never renounced the use of force to bring it under Chinese control.
Talks on reviving the 2015 Iran nuclear deal appeared to near a climax with talk of an imminent ministerial meeting as a UN report showed Iran is most of the way to amassing enough enriched uranium for one bomb if purified further.
Israel can become a potential ally of Saudi Arabia if the conflict with the Palestinians is resolved. The Saudi state news agency cited Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman as saying, "We look at Israel as a potential ally, but before that it should solve its problems with the Palestinians." The agency cited him as saying,
President Arif Alvi refused to avail immunity in the parliament attack case and opted to appear before an anti-terrorism court. The president and several others were booked in the PTV and parliament attack case in 2014 during PTI's sit-in against the then PMLN government.
Pakistan has lost 11 lives to the COVID-19 that took the total death toll to 30,248 overnight. 953 new infections were detected last 24 hours, the National Command and Operations Center data showed Friday morning. The new cases pushed the country's coronavirus positivity rate to 2.59%.
Pakistan and the IMF will kickstart virtual parleys on Friday for the completion of the 7th review under the Extended Fund Facility, where the PM's relief package and granting another tax amnesty for the industrial sector will be major thorny issues between the two sides.